this tomorrow, but I have a bunch going on. I have a space heater, I have a fan, and we're cooling these things ASAP, so we can turn them around fast. I'll actually put this on the floor. I'll put these back here. So we got a lot to get to. There's these, there's some on the floor, and they're kind of a little bit, I worry they're a little bit too damp, but we're just going to, hello, Brianna. Oh my gosh, it's been a little bit since you've been in the stream, I feel like, or maybe I just haven't seen you. Let me get you guys in a good spot. I think you've been in the stream, right? We're gonna do kind of a top-down video. You can see them all down here. Okay. Okay, let's start. Let us start. Hello, AB. I am so tired. I was waiting for these things to dry. I would wait for tomorrow, but I really want them to dry enough for tomorrow bisque firing, so I have it ramping up. I have a space heater going in the studio, and I have, you guys can definitely hear it. There's that little hum is well, one hum is the wheel, the other hum is the fan. So I was like, I think a fan would help to move that heat around the studio, so we got that going. It is cold outside, and one thing with cold is, oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much, AB. Oh, you had school. School is very important. What was I talking about? I forgot. It doesn't even matter. Anyway, space heater, fan. Let's hope these are ready for, let's get that off. It's a little bit. There we go. I really want to make some focaccia and get a sandwich going. Look at this clay, it's just so pretty. So these are gonna be my to-go cups. I'm gonna add a little topper onto this for the mouthpiece. And fan is moving air, yeah. I wasn't going to, but I feel like the fan is needed, so we're using the fan. I have all my outlets going, so hopefully they can withstand all of the energy being taken out of them, but what's better? I don't think there's, I don't know, there's not one that's better. I love this clay better, or this clay better. There's not one that's better, but this clay is definitely my favorite. Just because it just has, I don't know, it's just so pretty. It's nice to work with. The other one's also nice to work with. I do like the white to-go cups. The white to-go cups, though, are very pretty. I love those designs. So you can see those on my website, on my Etsy, isacarrceramics. isacarrceramic.com or isacarrceramic. It's hard to believe it's only Sunday, or it's still Sunday. I feel like today has been like 3 days in one. There we go. Simple little, what am I saying? Simple little foot ring. That's what I'm trying to say. These, I threw them earlier, so you can actually see that live stream. Still. Oh, thanks so much, Holly. That is so sweet. Thank you. I hope you guys are enjoying this view. I don't know if it's good or bad. Hi Tony! Thank you so much. Tony, you're back. It's a good view? Okay, that's good. Hello, good afternoon everybody. I'm drinking my second cup of coffee, and I put it on my right side because usually my right side doesn't get any shavings. This side usually gets a lot of shavings because it just kind of flings. But yeah, I got shaving in my coffee, so now I'm like, do I still drink it, or do I just not? What? It's still dizzying? Oh no. Maybe. I'm so sorry. Is this better? See first. Oh wait. Ah. Oh, you're kidding? Okay. Oh my goodness. I just banged myself on there. Honestly, I can't tell when someone's joking or not online, so it's a little difficult for me. Fully handmade. Fully handmade. You can see my finger where I kind of pull up the walls, but there we go. Simple little thing. Let me show you what we're gonna make them. These are white ones. These are to-go cups. So same thing. This is what we're doing. We're just doing them in my red clay. Oh, thanks so much. That's very sweet to hear. Is it hard to learn? There is a learning curve. There's definitely a learning curve. But, like everything else, you could definitely do it. Those are the disposable cups. These are not disposable cups, no. They're great if you want to be a little more green. So I don't know about you guys, but I always lose the silicone toppers that you can like attach to the cup. I just lose them. So I like these because it's attached, you don't have to worry about it. Dishwasher, microwave, safe. I make my own glazes. No lead, no cadmium used. Handmade, start to finish. Oh my gosh, Phantom! Welcome back to the stream, Phantom, and thanks so much. That is so sweet, thank you. My goodness. We're gonna burnish it a bit. Oh my gosh, Phantom, thank you. Here we go. So fun. There we go. It is hard to learn, I think, but you know, yeah, I think you could do it if you truly enjoy it and you want to. I've been doing this for 10 years, so I don't know. I'd say whenever someone's starting out, I'd say don't look at Instagram, because a lot of those videos, I mean, they've been doing it for a while too, so it's definitely harder than it looks. this clay gives really nice ringlets, so you guys are in for a good treat. Alright, and then we gotta burnish. Once you know how you could do it with no hands. I don't know if it's like riding a bike. I feel like you do kind of lose a bit of the touch when you don't do it for a while. There we go. So these are going to be turned into to-go cups. So after I'm finished trimming all of them, you can see I have a bunch on the floor, and I have more. Once I'm done trimming them, I'm going to add this little topper. You can see them on my website and my Etsy, and they're really nice because they're just nice. You'll have a little mouthpiece, and so the water or coffee or tea has a spot to go. It's also nice if you drive and, I don't know, I always, my coffee always spills in the car. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I fill it up too much. But I'm a millionaire. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Good morning. No aprons. Someone is procrastinating on laundry. I am. I cannot be bothered. I need to. I did do a mass cleaning of the studio area, so that's good. Oh, thanks so much, Phantom. Dang it, did I miss the little owl? Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Gotta burnish it. When I trim these pieces, the pores open up, so you kind of you gotta close back the pores. You see how that one's, it's a little shinier than the other side. These are so cute and straight. They're just so cute. They're just so cute. This clay is just lovely. Just lovely. Are you guys enjoying this top view? Is it showing with the chat? Sorry if it's not. It's better? Okay. Gotta get a good seat to the show. All right, let's see if we get a ringlet. Yes, we did. This clay always kind of gives ringlets if you trim it in the right dampness. And just like that. This is I hate when this happens. The clay just kind of sticks to my hands while I'm trimming. But we make do. There are worse problems than clay sticking to your it's important that I do the outside before I take out the inside. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Who sings that? I need to listen to that song. Is that Justin Timberlake? I don't think it is. Is a space heater next to the ceramic cups? Yes, this is my space heater. I'm trying to, it's kind of like a sauna in here. Because all the dampness is just kind of with heat. But it's very cozy. I'm enjoying it. Actually, what is really interesting is that because toilets are ceramic. Toilets are porcelain. So how the mass production works and how they are able to dry them fast and also dry them evenly, because that is a huge part of ceramics, is drying your pieces even, is actually they stick them in kind of like this. It's a heat and moisture, and it actually makes it all dry evenly. And so the moisture kind of, anyways, it's like a huge, gotta get this stuff out. Anyway, I don't know if that's interesting for you guys to hear, but I thought it was interesting. I am making my to-go cups, so I'm restocking my red to-go cups, and you can look at them on my website. Let me show you them. I need to put them in the background. Here's my to-go cups. This is one's dirty with clay, because I always touch it when I have clay on it, but little mouthpiece, and they're great gifts for your coffee lovers, for your tea lovers, microwave, dishwasher, what else, freezer safe, no lead used. I make my own glazes, so I know what goes into it. Anyway, you can go check those out. The comment that is pinned is my Etsy and my website. My Instagram is the same. Everything's the same across the board. Isacarrceramics.com. Isacarrceramic. It's like a hair on me. Don't know the original singer, but Tupac did a sample of it on his song Changes. Oh. Wait, is it Beyonce? I don't know. Maybe it's not Beyonce that does that song. I forget. You can see a little bit of chattering. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. With these, I do a lot of wax resist, so you can see here a lot of it is the raw clay, because the clay is just so pretty. I don't really like to cover it up all the way, so, well, I don't like to. I said I don't really like. I don't know why I do that. I always do that. I'm like, I always do that. It's like, no, just say you do or you don't. Ah, man. I don't know if, do other places do, like, no, yeah, no? I feel like that is a very California thing to do. Yeah, no. No, yeah. I always do that. No, yeah, that's totally fine. I feel like that's normal. And if you don't do it, you should start. The first ghost reference of the day. Oh my goodness. I will watch Ghost when I reach 100K subscribers. I haven't seen it, and I won't do it until it's a promise. This is stoneware. This is mid-fire. There we are. Pretty as can be. I will put my stamp here when it's bisqued, and that is just my logo. It's my stamp. My stamp is my logo. kind of see it here, but it's covered in clay. We have semi-new tools, lovely tools. Will I watch it live? Maybe. I gotta look into like how to even do that. I guess I can't like share my screen because then it's like I'd be. Or can you share your screen? Can you? I think that's not. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I gotta look into the rules. My worst fear is being shadow banned. It's being shadow banned by YouTube. Aw, so cute. I apologize to the British people. I do your accent. I do your accent. But you know what? They do our accents too in the States. So we're even. Why is shadow banned? What is shadow banned? It's where they will not like put your channel into people's views, so they kind of just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if they actually shadow ban you. I think they just, I don't know what they do, but I'm scared of it, so I gotta look it up. Alright, we finished the first things. These are wet. So we're gonna move these. I'm gonna consolidate, but we have done this many. We've done this many. Okay, let's grab some more of them. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm moving stuff around. Some of them are a little bit damp. Okay, we're ready. It's tight in here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it sounds good. Thanks so much for stopping in. Let's see. They ban you. They don't shadow ban you. Okay, well, at least, I don't know what's worse. Is it worse to get shadow banned? Because my thing is, even if you get shadow banned, you don't really come back from that. Okay. So, either way, I'm nervous about it. So I gotta look into it. But maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Live watch ghost. To add this little notch there. Let me squeeze you guys in a little bit better. And just start from the middle and just go out. Oof. We'll just fight through the. It moved, and so it got off the center that it was in, but we're just gonna persevere because we can kind of deal with a little bit of wiggle, and it'll be the center that it was. I don't like that. I am making my to-go cups. You can see them on my website, isacarrceramics.com, or my Etsy, isacarrceramic. They're very hot sellers right now. Let's check that this thing is flat. Yeah, we're good. So after this, I'm gonna add a little topper, and then it's gonna look like this, and then they're gonna look like this. This one has clay on it, but you can check them out on my website. I dare you. I have a lot of different designs. That one's actually not a design I do anymore. I found a lot of people don't gravitate towards this design. I liked it, but I don't know. The people have spoken. Work the outside first and get my foot how I want it, and then I'm gonna do a little notch on the inside, and that just helps when I do this part. We're gonna get a nice ringlet so that it'll stop. All these shavings that you see will be remade into clay. All they need is just water and a little bit of mixing, well, not a little bit of mixing, a lot of bit of mixing, and then I put it out on a bat, little like wooden thing, plaster you can, and then it'll dry back into clay, and then you just wedge it again, and voila, you got more clay. There we are. It's so straight and so cute. No, I just think they're the cutest thing. This red clay is just so pretty. Do you have a mixer or you do by hand? Oh my goodness. I really want so it's called a pug mill. I really want one. They're pretty hefty buy. So I do it all by hand. So even new bags of clay that I get, I still have to make them into, cut them just to the amount I want, the weight, and then I'll actually wedge everything. So it's a lot of arm, upper body, so I don't really go to the gym. I don't really go to the gym, to be honest. Oops. More stuff there. Alright, let's get a little ringlet. Which sells more? That's an earring. Yes, those little things are earrings. I haven't made them into earrings yet. I have some that I find I don't know which one sells more. A lot of people like the green, my full green. I do green on this one because it just looks way prettier. So a lot of people like that design. I do stripes on this with my green glaze. The green glaze that I make is really pretty because it'll break in different areas, so you can kind of see, and that's actually micro crystals. It's just, you never really know how they're gonna come out, so I have a disclaimer on my Etsy and my website that's like, they all come out different. But that is the beauty of handmade pieces and small batches, so I think it's a win. I don't think it's a loss. Red clay is very easy to use, unlike white clay. I don't know. Is that a true statement? I don't know. That might be opinion, but that might be true. Some red clay is kind of weird, though. They're all different. They're not all the same. This red clay is way different than other red clay, and a lot of people will say it's like terracotta, but terracotta is actually a low fire clay. This is mid fire, so terracotta is a special clay composition. I don't know. Definitely this clay is easier to work with than my white. If you're talking about porcelain versus stoneware, stoneware is definitely easier than porcelain. They're two different things. Porcelain is a very fine material. Or fine clay, I mean. I'm gonna burnish this thing, and I don't work with porcelain too often, although my art pieces, I do want to make some porcelain and see how that turns out. Oh, thanks so much, Kat. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. It's very sweet of you. Oh, there's that stuff up there. So cute. There's stuff in there. There we go. So cute. Simple. Burnish. Oh, there's a lot of you guys. Thank you so much for liking this stream. That means a lot. It's a small little gesture for you guys, but it means more than you know for me. Oh, this thing is, it is warm in here. I have a space heater going, let's see right there, and a fan to kind of move the heat around. It is cold, and oh, thanks so much, Cap, for another 100. That's very sweet. Let's use this actually to flatten this out. There we go. Do you bake the finished product? Yes, ceramic needs to be put into a kiln. So your oven can only get to so high. I don't even know, what can an oven get to? 450? I think that's as high as I've gone in an oven. But yeah, it goes into the first firing, which is a bisque firing, and it comes out a soft rock. And then I dip the pieces in glaze, and glaze is just a slurry of materials. Pretty much just a glass water slurry. Oof, what is happening with this fudge? Hold on, we need to fix this. And then it'll go back into the kiln at a way higher temperature. Hello, thanks Churro. Oh my goodness, thank you Churro. That's very sweet. Alright, we're done with this. We're done. This one's so cute. It's just so cute. It definitely looks, it's very nice, but anyway. I'm looking at it, I'm like, There's some twirled ones. I feel like these look so straight. Some people think they're poured, but they're not. I don't use molds. They're all hand done on this wheel that I am standing at, and trimmed, and thank you, Annie. That's very sweet. Thank you for the flower. Remember to like the stream. It helps me out a ton, and yeah, it's such a small little gesture, but it really does help me out more than you guys know, and it means a ton. It really does. Oh, that's nice. Going a little bit faster. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh my goodness. I feel like I don't usually stream on Sundays, but there's a lot of you guys today. The weekend crowd. So these are going to be turned into my to-go cups. Here's what they look like. They're fun. And they're nice because you don't have a separate topper. So there's no losing an extra topper, which I think is a win. So we're going to do a little bit on the top here. Just get that. From the outside world. Getting a little bit too toasty here. lot of people that first start trimming will go kind of slow, but it's actually the same as throwing where you don't really want to go too slow. I was going a little bit too slow earlier. There's a little piece. It's making a little bit of rattling. There we go. We're done. We're done. You're done. All right, we're gonna go off the beaten path. We're gonna do this smaller one. Oof, why is there chattering happening? Just lift it up. Do you guys see that? Probably not from your angle. My goodness, that was a save. I was not paying attention right there. My goodness gracious. That's okay. Kind of saved it. That's okay. This is just gonna be a sample for something else. Why does this one look different? Because it is different. It's this is gonna be a sample for a restaurant. Okay, let us turn up the beat. Okay, I need to move some things around, so wait 1 second. Wait 1 second as I do some. Right. Here's the next batch. Okay. You know what we can do? No, I don't really want to do that. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going because that is just what we do. So, that one was smaller. I messed it up when I was throwing it, and I was like, you know what? I do need to make a sample, so I'm just gonna make it with this thing. So that is why that one was smaller. Okay, we're back. Where's everyone tuning in from? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of you guys. Remember to like the stream, it helps me out a ton. Yay. Okay, we got Canada. Thomas got smited by the big dog. Bad. Okay, we're adults. Sheesh. Oh, Ohio, Houston, oh my goodness. South Dakota, wow, there's a lot of you guys from the States. Iowa. Chico. Oh, Northern California. Alaska, oh my goodness, it must be super cold for you, sir. Colombia, Australia, oh my goodness. Jersey. Oh wow, there's a lot of you guys, Australians. I do not know how to do, I can only do a British accent, so I can't do an Australian. You guys have a difficult accent. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I did learn my British accent from Love Island back when it was good. Now I feel like it's too influencery. Mexico City. I was gonna say New Mexico, totally different place. Florida, oh my gosh, Connecticut. I do not mold these products, they're all, oops, there's a rock. Go back into nature. Nothing's molded, everything is thrown by hand. Thrown is another word for made on the wheel. So start to finish, small batches. I am everybody. I'm janitor, I'm editor, I'm social media manager, and maker and shipper. My goodness. I've been shipping so many packages for the holidays. Absolutely so awesome to go to the post office and have like a massive amount. And they always are scared to see me come at the post office. They know me now. Saudi Arabia. Wow. Who's in Saudi Arabia? That's crazy. Indonesia. Oh my goodness. Memphis. Oh my gosh. All these trimmings I will remake back into clay, so nothing is wasted here. Oh, thanks so much, Haz, for the thumbs up. That's very sweet. Thank you. Philippines. Oh my goodness. Is it typhoon season for the Philippines? I hope you are staying safe. I always forget when typhoon season is, honestly. I think it's now, right? What type of material is this? This is clay. This is stoneware clay. Clay can be found everywhere, pretty much. You dig down, you'll probably find clay. Oh, Poison Crow, hi! Chicago, oh my goodness. Chicago is cold. Chicago is cold. Never been, but it looks awesome. Done. Another one. Another one. This is clay. Yes, this is clay. You're freezing there. Oh no. You gotta get a space heater. You gotta get a space heater. I love a good space heater. Except for honestly, I have been more of a bundler upper. I like to bundle up. I feel like it just kind of uses too much energy sometimes. my gosh, Maine is cold. I feel like that's my thing. I'm like, how cold is it there? Because I'm freezing. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh my gosh, poison crow. That's super cool. Congrats. Remember to like the stream. It helps me out a ton. It is a small little gesture, but it does mean a lot. I guess maybe I should say double tap the screen. Maybe people don't know how to do it. New York is cold. Oh my goodness, yeah, I bet. I feel like, didn't it just snow? You need a cuddle friend. Oh no. You gotta go on Bumble BFF. What is this? What is that? Let's just try to fix that. There we go. Good as new. This one is a little bit damp for my liking, but we will make do for this. Another Australian? Oh my goodness, in the chat? Wow. My new tools of about 2 days are already starting to lose their sharpness. Trimming is very satisfying, I do agree. Someone asked if you make white cups and saucers for coffee shops. I don't at the moment, but that is something I'm making samples for a coffee shop at the moment. So, yes, I will be working with a restaurant to make all handmade for their coffee bar. So that's super exciting. I hope, my thing is, like, if I go to a restaurant and they have a cool cup, like, actually, I don't think I've ever stolen a cup. I've stolen, like, a spoon on accident. I always feel bad. I just hope that, I mean, maybe it's a good thing, because then they'll purchase more, but some of you guys be stealing things from restaurants. I don't think I've ever stolen. No, I haven't. I was trying to think. Maybe I did a spoon or something on accident, but there we are. Another one. Another one. DJ Cali. Another one. Where's my stuff? Hold on 1 second, my lads. My goodness, it is almost my bedtime. Alright, we're back in action. Thank you for staying put. So we made these, actually these that I'm trimming right now were made last night. It is 5:08, yes, Pacific Standard Time, and it's almost my bedtime. I am an old lady at heart. Old cat lady at heart. Yes, that is me. I'm just waiting for the day that, like, pottercore, but I guess that's Harry Potter. There's a little fly. I guess it's Harry Potter core. Ceramic core. Is that a thing? People have grandma core and stuff, which I think that's funny. I think I've definitely grandma core. Going to bed at 5. Yeah. Man, it is warm. It's toasty in this studio. And then I take a step outside and I'm shivering. I'm back on, Kevin. Yes. I need these to be done. The holiday sales, you guys are waiting for me to, I'm trying to ship these out as fast as possible. You guys, your last minute holiday gifts depend on it. Which is so funny because ceramics is like not a last minute gift. Totally not a last minute gift. But the people want what the people get. Wait, the people get what the people want. Mess that one up. So I'm doing a rush order of these to-go cups. Would I send by mail, like you send individual pieces? I definitely can, and I've been asked to, but the thing with that is, like, I try my best whenever I ship something out, but, you know, if the carrier is going to step on the package, the carrier is going to step on the package, and there's nothing I can do. Or if the carrier's, like, chucks the package. Like, that's my thing with some of the breakage with the mail system is, like, you know, no packaging can help if a piece is stepped on, so, you know, there's a disclaimer with that. But restaurants, yeah, I mean, if they want it shipped, they can, and I will ship it. It's pretty pricey, but the price is on them. If they want it, they can totally have it. But yeah, I'd ship pieces, large amounts, but I haven't. I try not to, because it's just, there's so many artists in that area, but I guess they're not the same style, so I don't know. Everyone has a different style. You have the same issue? Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I got my first piece that has broken, and it was shipped very well. That piece was shipped very well. And, I mean, I think they just crushed it. And there's nothing I can do about it, because, I mean, once it's handed over, it's kind of at their mercy. You can only do so much. And I feel like overpacking a package too is bad, because then there's no, you want it to, I don't know, there's an art to it. Yeah, anyways. You guys enjoy shipping talk? I don't know. Mail talk? I do think parcel delivery is a very interesting topic. That's so boring. I remember in school I was in environmental parcel class. And just, that's all we did. We just talked about shipping and environmental issues with shipping. Oh, packing peanuts and they broke those. Oh no, packing peanuts are very expensive actually, because you're pretty much paying for the amount you get, like, you're paying for it to be shipped. It's actually kind of a crazy thing. They're just, you pay more for the packing than, you pay more for shipping the packages than you do the actual packaging. It's kind of a crazy concept. So, Did you pass the class? I did pass the class. I really enjoyed my classes. Yes, I did pass the class. That was a fun class because she did not care. But it was more of, I feel like a lot of environmental classes are a lot of talking about your feelings, which I think are great. You talk about your feelings, you talk about, you know, whatever. So I remember we would have these assignments that we you know, you had like small little essays due, but it was mostly just like, try your hardest and you'll get an A. And so I tried my hardest for a couple, but you know, as soon as you know that you can kind of get away with a lot, you just kind of read the stuff and write something quick. I mean, you still do the thing, but you still do the homework. How so? Did she know? No, it's not that she didn't care about it. It's that she didn't really mind. Like, I think the in-person discussion. She was a very cool professor. The in-person discussions were more important. And I think, like, a lot of students, I feel like, don't want to do homework. There we go, nice and cute. After this, I'm going to add a little topper, and then it's going to be glazed, and it's going to be like this. Oh my goodness. You can see this one's going to be a little bit bigger, but you can see the shrinkage. This clay actually shrinks a ton, 12%. So I make it about a ½ inch bigger than I need. I'm having hiccups. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of you guys. Sunday crowd is massive. Remember to like the stream, it helps me out a ton. My name is Isa, I'm a ceramicist. My website is isacarrceramics.com, and my Etsy is isacarrceramic. And these to-go cups are on there, so yeah, the more you know. Four people asked for the top attachment. The top attachment? What does that mean? Like to do it? I don't know where to put these. I want to put them somewhere, but you can see a reel. I have made a reel on these to-go cups, and you can see that on my, or I guess it's a short. It's called a short on YouTube. I don't know. Why do they all have to have different names? It's all the same thing. Short video. Anyways, I have a short video of me making these pieces, these to-go cups, and it shows me adding the toppers. So it's kind of a process, the tops of this. There's a process called scoring and slipping in ceramics. So you do a little bit of water, and then you score the piece, and then you add more water or slip to the piece, and then you can add something, so it's kind of one solid piece. Double tap the screen. It helps me out a ton. It helps me out more than you know. How many of you guys are on mobile? And who's on These all fit into the cup holders in most vehicles. Yes, they do. They are about 3.5 inches, but typically 3 inches. So yes, they fit into the cup holder. I also, another thing I do is I don't make this halfway. I kind of make it a little bit less. Actually, I make it even less now because for cleaning purposes, I want it to be easy on you guys. So. How long have you been doing ceramics for? I have been doing ceramics for 10 years and about 2 years professionally. I'm a production potter and also an artist, so I do a lot of different things. I'm a teacher, and I also do consulting actually for ceramics too. So I do a lot of different things. And yeah, I learned from mentors, but mostly self-taught, honestly. I'd say I'm self-taught, but I have had mentors along the way. You're viewing on phone, okay. I guess there's also TV. Some people watch on TV. I'm just so curious. What art school did you go to? I didn't go to art school. I was in environmental studies, and I was going a totally different track. But, you know, when it's your calling, it's your calling. You can actually read my blog on it. I think it's called My Path to Now on my website. And that kind of tells you my whole thing on how I went into this path. And, you know, it wasn't my path. I wasn't planning on it to be. Honestly, I didn't really think that it could be feasible as like a full-time thing. But my mentor really helped me with seeing the light, so to say. How can you read our questions and do this work at the same time? I'm usually watching stuff, and I actually don't really, I look at the screen more than I look at the actual piece, to be honest. It's a lot of muscle memory. If I drink tea or some other drink, I know how this mug is made. Oh, that's very sweet. Is that, I hope that's what you meant. Sometimes I can't tell. You said the lawyer. Oh my goodness. Yes. There we are, another one. This one is so cute. I don't know why they look so cute. They're just so cute. Alright, let's see if the rest of them are ready. Might be. Oh my gosh, it's our lucky day. We have more. We have more. Oh my goodness. I almost just did that. I feel like most of my pieces get destroyed because of my clumsiness, honestly. Okay, there we are. I'm gonna show you guys the studio so you're not too bored. There we are. I'm gonna move some things. The thing with production, here's the spread. I didn't do all of these. Oh, my goodness gracious, hold on. Studio is small. Studio is small. It's a one girl studio. Next batch. It's a little baby. Alright, let's get on it. We're going back. I don't know where Bongi Chongi is. Let's see. Bongo. We'll see. Alright, let's get back to work. Everybody, stop slacking. Bongo. Would like to come and work with you. No thanks, I'm okay. Oh, there he is. Let's trap him. Alright, everybody. Say hello to my... Nope, that's warm. Be careful. Say hello to Bongi. You're such a sweet boy. He's so sweet. You gonna hang out with Mama? Alright, I'll get your chair ready. Come here. Sit down. He has his own chair. He is the most precious cat ever to walk the earth. You mean to learn? I don't know if I have a lot of YouTube videos, so I don't know if I'm ready for an apprentice. I feel like I gotta get a little bit, I'm just too busy. I think the thing with an apprentice is you need time to teach them, but also I feel like I need some time to really perfect. You know, there's always stuff that you can improve, and I don't know. Am I worthy of an apprentice? I have no clue. Hi, bud. My baby boy, Bongo Man. He is the most precious little thing. Get a line trumpet. Oops, there's a little bit going through. That's okay. We're gonna fix that in a second. He is the sweetest baby angel. He is my pride and joy. My dear Bongo Man. Aren't you? You're just so adorable. Alright, a little bit has pushed in. Okay, this one is definitely... It might need some TLC. We're gonna see if we can fix that later, but for now, we're just gonna leave it. There he is. He's so adorable. He gets mad if I don't have his seat clear. Sometimes I'll use it. I hope he doesn't get smacked by shavings though. Oh, thank you so much, Jeff. That's very sweet. Thank you for the happy book. Can you put the cat in that? I cannot put the cat in that. Sorry. It says a little bit. Can I match a glaze to Bongo's fur? I don't... I definitely have some shavings. Some shavings are hitting him. Poor guy. He loves it. He lives the life. He lives the studio cat life. He loves it. He will get so mad if I don't bring him to the studio. Alright, let's burnish this. The what? The cat in the cup, I think, is what they said. I accidentally stuttered and it sounded like something else. Apologies. Apologies. I really deserve an apprentice. I don't know. We'll see. I am thinking I do need more help because there's just so much to do, but it might just be the holidays. We'll see if this amount of sales keeps up. It's just a lot to teach, I think. I don't know if I'm ready. Bongy chongy. I do need to make a video on trimming because I think a lot of people struggle with trimming. I do have a video up that demonstrates how I teach people how to throw, and so far I've heard that it's pretty good. Oh, you are adorable. You're so sweet. Full travel for my country to come. No, I'm nothing special. There's a lot of good artists out there. I'm just a wee little gal. Oh, thanks, Jeff. There we go, another one. This one has a little bit of my finger pulls, which is fun to see. Oh, Jeff, again. What does GLHF mean? I don't know these. I know GG means good game. I don't know a lot of abbreviations. Honestly, when I'm texting, I'm trying to think of my text talk. I don't really use abbreviations too much. I do use LOL and LOLZ. LOLs. I don't know if that's... Do you buy lead-free clay? It should be lead-free from last time I checked. Yes, I do. I don't really think the States really uses a lot of lead, to be honest. Oh, thanks, Angela. I find it helps a lot to make and care better to have a fan in the studio than a dehumidifier. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I don't have a dehumidifier. I probably should get one. I kind of just use the sun because I'm in Southern California. So, but now I'm using a space heater and a fan. But yeah, a fan works great, doesn't it? It's very difficult to dry clay when it is damp outside. So that is a struggle. You can put it into the kiln, or like I tell people, you can put it into your oven at 200. And yeah, you can put it into your oven at 200 and kind of draw out all of that moisture. Okay, Dylan, you can't be spamming. Please don't spam. Just got smited by the big dog. Oh, thanks, Jeff. The happy poop. Be careful with my health. With my heat things, or with the clay. Yes, I know. There is a lot of silica. I mean, silica is in everything. You definitely have to be careful. Lead clay. I don't think I use lead clay. I don't really think the place that I buy from sells lead clay. From what I have read. But I also make my own glazes, so everything is lead free and cadmium free, and I don't use borax or anything. The thing you really have to be careful of is the silica in the clay. And silica is in everything. Silica is everywhere. But since these shavings are damp, they're okay. But after this, I will clean up the whole floor and mop. So. No dry sweeping is allowed ever. Oh my goodness, Jeff, you are going crazy. Thank you, Jeff. That's very sweet. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff's like, I'm at it again. There we go. How many of these do I have? So I have left. I have up here. I have some. I don't even want to count. I'm not in the headspace to count. I guess I can count. I don't really want to. Oh man. Oh my goodness, you guys are like having a battle. Thank you, Jeff. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, Global. That's very sweet. Thank you for the floating heart. Both of you guys get a floating heart. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's very nice of you guys. For little old me. It's crazy. Bongo's in the background. Yes, Bongo Man. Bongi Chongi. He has so many names. It's crazy. He definitely knows what I'm saying. He's just a baby angel. Destined to be my son. He's just so blobby. I love when oh my goodness. I love when I pick him up and he, oh my gosh, you guys are going crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff, again. Oh, thank you, Chuck. That's very sweet. Thank you. Don't put your foot on a drink vessel. I know, they're all over the floor. You can kind of see in the back. Ooh, there is a rock in here. You guys see that? Do you guys see this? Look at this little rock. We're gonna let it back into nature. Be free. Oh my goodness, something just flung. I do not know what that was. Bongo is so cute. I know, he's adorable. Oh my goodness, Jeff. Crazy, thank you. Very sweet of you. Don't remember to like, don't remember. Don't remember to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. Double tap the screen. It helps me out more than you guys know. I feel like I didn't really understand how much like liking things helps YouTubers. I feel like as a child I was just like watching stuff, but now since I make, I don't even feel like I'm a YouTuber, honestly. I just make silly little videos. There we go, another one. Oh, thanks, Damon. Oh gosh. If you have been in a stream before, you know I have anxiety with names, so I stress. Steve, do not talk about my fingernails. That's a warning. Oh gosh. I'm more of a streamer, it sounds like. I do some videos, but streaming is just kind of easier for me. Because I just kind of set it up and I don't have to edit too much. And also, I started streaming because I work alone. Is he getting like punched by the trimmings? Just smacked with the trimmings. Are you okay? Okay. Yeah, because I work alone all the time, and I was like, I need something to kind of help me feel like I'm in a studio. That's the beauty of a studio, is you're around so many creative minds. And anyways, it's a little bit lonely when you work alone, so that's why I started streaming. Oh my gosh, Jeff, you're going wild. Thank you, Jeff. He's going absolutely crazy. Look at Bonky. He's cleaning himself. He needs a vet visit. Just annual. There we go. Another one. Another one. I have 1.5 cats. I have not seen the feral cat around in a couple days. I'm trying to take this male feral I can't even talk, feral cat. I'm trying to get him neutered. But he hasn't been around. Bongo loves being an only child though. Oh, thanks for the marshmallow. I'm gonna say Castor now because I have anxiety around your first part of your name. I just don't wanna like say your guys' names wrong. I have anxiety around it. Try to make this bottom area as flat as possible because I stamped every single piece with my logo. The logo is actually inspired by one of my, if I put the camera outward, you guys can see it, but a long time ago I did a couple platters, and I did some flowers and a yin yang, and it just kind of stuck, and I was like, I think this is my logo. Anyway, a lot of my art, I mean, I guess not a lot, all of my art is surrounded by the, oh man, I just did that. What the heck? It's inspired by the flowers and the coastal flowers around me. So you're the same way. Yes. Yeah, I think the logo is, it's fun. Oh, why is this so, it feels a little bit wonky, but that's okay. We can kind of deal with a little bit of wiggle. Another thing about trimming is you kind of can't tell that the piece is a little bit wobbly, or a little bit, I guess not wobbly, wiggly, unless it's on the wheel. So I feel like sometimes I get comments that are like, it's wiggly, but once you take it off of the wheel, you can't really tell unless it's like super wiggly. But that's also the beauty of handmade pieces. So you know, they're not all perfect, and that's kind of, I'm not really going for perfection. I think that's kind of what you're getting, not a machine. Oh, there's a piece of clay. A piece of clay got in you. Sorry, Mikey. Aw, he's so sweet. He did not deserve that. Just straight onto him. That's so funny. Thanks, Caster. That's very nice to hear. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. That means a lot. I think this camera angle is pretty nice for you guys. There you are. Bongo, I know he did. He did just finish his bath and just total. I don't even know how he did it, but he got a bunch of clay on his tail the other day, and I had to wash it off, and he was not happy about it. He hates water. He does have really nice eyes. The feral cat has like these bright orange eyes. I've never seen that before. He's a little bit scary, but yeah, Bongo has very pretty eyes. They're very blue, and they have a lot of different little squigglies of green in them. Oh, thanks, Caster. It's very sweet of you. Let's hope I don't get more shavings on him, or else he's gonna be mad. He doesn't do it much anymore, but Bongo used to, when I would work super late, he would start like crying. He wants his human pillow to lay down. Oh, thanks, Caster. My goodness. It's so sweet of you. You guys are going wild. We're gonna burnish it. This is called a rib or a kidney. And I'm just gonna apply it. This helps because when I'm trimming the piece, it opens up a lot of the pores of the clay, and this helps to seal them back up. So if you don't do this, sometimes with the glazes that you use, the glazes will kind of pinhole because there's like little bits of air bubble trapped in those pores. You can kind of see it's a little shiny where I burnish it. There we are, nice and cute. I'm gonna add a little topper here. I don't know if there's new people, guys and gals and whatnot, humans, but this is my to-go cups, so that's what these are gonna be, and they're nice because you could just and on your hot girl walks, they're a little more manageable, so to say. Let's see if these ones are. Oops, those ones are not. All right, we got 2 left. The rest of them are a little too damp to trim. Can you make a mug? I definitely can make a mug. I will not make a mug this stream because that is just not on my to-do list. Although actually the sample is going to be a mug, but that I made earlier or trimmed earlier. These are my to-go cups. do you pre-make the pieces prior to spinning? These pieces are all made by hand on this wheel. So you can see me throwing them if you watch my last live stream. That's actually on my website or on my YouTube. So they're made by hand, and then I let them dry, and then I'm trimming them now. So I trim them, and then I'm gonna add a little to-go cup topper. I'm gonna add this topper after, and yeah, fully handmade. There's no machine except for, I guess, the wheel and my kiln, but fully handmade. Small batches. So yes, I do make them prior to trimming them. Do I do a massive cleanup? Hello, Andy. Welcome back to the stream. I will do a massive cleanup after this, yes. Yeah, it's a lot of work. This is my full-time gig. There we are, another one. I have been working this whole December since 8 a.m. to about 10 p.m. So it's a lot of work. I think a lot of people think that you're just kind of throwing pots and stuff, but there's a lot of background. It's a lot of manual labor, and it's really taxing to make all these things. It's hard on the body. I know a lot of production potters that are just tired. They're just really tired. Oh, thanks, Robert. That's very sweet of you. What is the cat's name? His name is Bongo Man. Bongo for short. Bongi Chongi for fun. And Hungy Bungy. That's what else I call him. I also call him Hungy Bungy. Hungy Bungy. And you have to say it like that. Hungy Bungy. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, all of a sudden we just started calling him Hungy Bungy. Because he's always hungry. That's why. My to-go cups seem popular this season. Hi, Mal! Oh my goodness, Mal! It's so good to see you on the stream. Yes, they're very popular. This is my first... I have been on Etsy for like 3 months now. So this is my first holiday season on Etsy, and I was not expecting anything. I was like, no, I don't think I'm really gonna sell anything. But all of a sudden, the to-go cups are just so popular. And anyways, I just had no clue. So it's super cool to see them really be liked. But yeah, they are a super cool gift idea. So I feel like they're a little bit more interesting than a mug. So I haven't updated the Etsy because I don't want to update it before I make more. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. I think this might be the last one. Let me check. I'll keep this here. Seems like this is. We'll have this one. We'll do this one. I think this one's ready. Bongi Chongi. Oh, thanks, Caster. My goodness. I missed all 3. Thank you. That's very sweet. Aw. Thank you, I put. That's very sweet to hear. Thanks, Boss Bro. to my tools they become very dull very fast. So these tools are about 3 days old. Like, they really don't last too long. So, and they're hard to sharpen because they're looped. I'm glad you guys like Bongi. He is a baby angel. Bongi-changi, what are you doing? He's trying to not get hit by, I think he just did. He's gonna get hit by the trimmings. I can take it. He's a strong man. Oh, thanks RW. Thanks boss bro. Thank you. You guys are very sweet. Thank you. The makeup brush. The makeup brush. That's an interesting one. He has selective hearing, so sometimes he'll listen, sometimes he won't. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ronald. You guys are very sweet. Gotta burnish it. And then we have finished another one. Here we are. Another one. Thank you, Casper, again. Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane. You are just the sweetest, huh? You're just the sweetest, aren't you? He has no teeth. He has no teeth, but he lives a luxurious life. Let's see. This one? It's not quite ready. Alright, seems like those need a little bit to wait. So I'm gonna end the stream here. There's a lot of you guys, but that's all we can do. I am warm. Say bye, Bongi Changi. Say bye, baby boy. You have a trimming on you, the dirty rascal. Look at this cutie. Let's move you guys. All right. Oh my goodness, Castor's going crazy. Look at this cutie boy. He has no teeth. You want to show your teeth? No. Oh, he's adorable. Why do all ceramic artists have short hair? I like short hair on me. I think it makes my curls curl. Castor's going absolutely insane. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Say goodbye, my little blob boy. You were just the sweetest. Okay, say goodbye. Let the cat say. Oh, good night, Mal. You guys are going wild. Do I drive a Subaru? No, I don't. You guys are funny. This is my work clothes. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, Castor. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Castor. Thank you. Say thank you, Bongi. He's ready for bed, but we got more to do. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, Mal. It was nice seeing you in the stream. Oh, say bye, baby boy. My baby angel.